G'day, g'day, g'day! Welcome back to another episode of the Stackpole story here on F1 2018 as we are getting closer to finishing this one off. We're still getting our journey kicking along. We're almost at the halfway point in the season in our 2019 series with Mini Cooper, her very British road to glory. And today we are at Hungarian Grand Prix, just about past the halfway mark, starting the second half of the season here with our Sauber Alfa Romeo driver. So let's go to qualifying and see how it pans out. I think we've got a fair few grid penalties in this one. See, I think Hungary is a track that I usually always order the extra engine bits and pieces for the purpose of having good engines in tracks coming up like Belgium and Italy.
Good afternoon, race fans, and here we are again for qualifying at the Hungaroring. Who will have tuned the perfect setup for their car? We'll find out soon. I want to talk briefly about the strategy in these qualifying sessions. Anthony Davidson, how can a driver adjust their approach to gain those critical extra tenths of a second?
Well, qualifying isn't about adjusting your approach necessarily. It's more about trying to repeat a low fuel run that you've practiced prior to this session. You're looking for perfection on the lap.
And I've just realised I forgot to turn the face cam off for the Formula One. Good job, Tomo. Good job. That'll disappear before we start our first run in qualifying. Otherwise it blocks the delta lap time, so and other information in the top right hand corner, which is not so good. We need all the info we can get when we're racing. Thumbnails going on, and it's done. Alright. Actually, before I get going, I might as well grab the tags as well while I'm at it, and send the links out. Save fuck-assing around later, eh? Sounds good to me. Oh, you stupid thing. I didn't want to open that window, I wanted to go. Fucking hell. If you don't quite get the thing on the X, it opens up a silly thing. And I just did that twice in a row. Annoyed myself. Looks like everything looking good there. Alright, save that. That is the tags sorted at the very least. Got that out of the way. Alright, sending the links out to the Discord. Is the thumbnail gonna show up? Yes! Hooray! I did get it in quickly enough. Alrighty, got that into Rodolfo's next. I hope I am posting that in my section. Yes, I am. That's good. Whew. Just had to double check there that I wasn't in the wrong house again. So I've done that before with the other servers. There we go. That's alright. Alright. Facebook is the last place to go with the link. Oakley dokley. We are ready to rock and roll. Alright. Gonna get a blue screen while we get rid of the face cam. So yeah, if anyone's wondering what's happened to regular episodes of the daily grind of streams, I had to decided to take the weekend off. Needed a bit of rest and recuperation, try to get a bit more work done. As I've got a housewarming party coming up soon. Looking forward to that. Hang on. Oh yeah, I think that is that a recent one, or is this, well, let's see, 7th of the, I think that's 5th of the 7th, so that might have been like 6 days ago, which sounds about right. I'll just save it again just to be sure. Right, 11th of the 7th, so yeah. Okay, so it does the month and the day back to front. Yeah, that's good to know. Alright, let's get onto the track, shall we?
Engine fired, we're set.
Yeah, I'm feeling refreshed after my little holiday away from the YouTubes. Not hearing the sound very loud. Alright, let's... There we go, that's better. Oh, I meant game sound from my TV. There we go. Still, even though we've got the grip in, I've still got to do qualifying to get as high up as we can and meet the team goals. Try and get back up to speed on this track as well, so that I can leave off where I was, kind of, from the practice sessions. Oh man, I've had a slow outlap and there's a wild Van Dorn behind me. I might be able to use him to pick my braking marking spots. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that thing. English fail there. Catching Van Dorn, so that's good. Got to go to overtake through that fast bit. Oh, he was on an in lap. Ah. So he could have been going slower. I thought he was on a hot lap. Seemed to me like he was on a hot lap. We've done a 1 minute 15.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
So there's more pace to be found. was sliding it. Hey-ya! Oh, jeez. Oh. We've gone purple in that sector, yes. Yeah, 1:14.8. Oh, not quite enough to beat Fernando, but we've split the two McLarens. Wow, love that. I don't know if it's the different earpiece that I'm using, or if there is an issue with the audio, but it sounds a bit strange in my right ear. I need to find the original earpieces. So I'm using ones from the new MP3 player. Oh, Gasly's coming by. We've lost fuel. Out of fuel. Oh, Leclerc's coming through. Oh, he's been screwed by Gasly. If that was a hot lap, that's a wrecked hot lap. Oh, and I've just wrecked Raikkonen's lap. Tried to get out of the way, but didn't really do a good job of it. And into the pits we go. Alright, let me go and grab practice time. It's from Hungary.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 14.8.
That's free practice 1. Free practice 2. Plus 45 grid penalties. Woohoo! Oh shivers, what engine are we on at the moment? Power unit. Did I go back to number 2? Yes I did. Oh, that's good. So yeah, I've ordered number 4. And let's see, number 3 has got hardly any wear on it as well. So we got 2 really good engines for the rest of the season. We should theoretically not be needing to be ordering any more. So we'll see how we are after Belgium and Italy. Gonna use number 3 for Belgium, number 4 for Italy is the plan. Number 2 I hope will be decent enough on wear to use at Singapore. Let's see, what's after Singapore? So that's Belgium is 13, Italy's 14, Singapore 15. 16 I think is Japan. 17 USA, 18 Mexico, 19 I don't know, I've missed one, haven't I? I've missed one. Let's cheat and look at the flags from season 3's thumbnails. So, oh yeah, Russia, I missed
Good
Russia.
work. We're beating Charles.
So Russia is after Singapore, so, oh yeah, we'll probably use the same engine we use at Belgium for Russia, because that's an engine track. And might get away with using that at Japan as well. Maybe use number 4 at USA, Mexico, Brazil if we can. So just gonna play that one by ear, see how we go, and use whatever we've got left at United Arab Emirates, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Alright, so let's speed that up now. What the heck? Esteban Ocon and 1 minute 12s? Are you having a laugh game? Nobody was anywhere near 1 minute 12s in practice. My teammate was nowhere near 1 minute 14s. Leclerc was 1 minute 15s at best. How the hell did he find 2 seconds? I can't find 2 seconds. I tried to find 2 seconds. I'd find my car 2 seconds the other side of the fucking walls. Oh, the game's having another laugh. Alright. Gee, that's how it's gonna be. We're gonna have to pull one out of the bag in Q2. Hartley, Ricardo, Stroll, Bottas, and Sorokin, a Red Bull and a Mercedes out of Q1. That's interesting. Alrighty then. Gonna try to see if I can put in a competitive time and get through on the softs, but probably not gonna cut it with well, what they just did
All
then
personnel be
with
aware.
the
Car
fast
leaving.
forward button. But you never know, we could come up with something. The conditions could be just right for the softs to shine. Tyre warming going, and let's see if we can get these tyres up to around 94, maybe 95, 96 would be nice. Looks like that's as far as we're going to get them. We've got what we've got. Let's see how we go. Around the last 2 corners. Everything on max. that first warning of the lap. We are... $1:16. See if we can go again at something better. Ah, went way too deep into that one. Just keeping it on the track, barely. Ugh, really throwing it around. Threw it in there with a bit too much speed into that right-hander and we went wide off the track.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Nah, there was nothing much else I could do. 1:16 is about the pace of the soft tyres. 1:15 if you've got a better handling car, because well, I've taken as much downforce and stuff off as I can to give us a better, you know, speed in the straights. You know, if we got too much downforce, it'll grip up a lot more in the corners, and well, it probably could lead to some tyre wear. You never know. See how we go. Well, Fernando's on top of a 1:12.4, so suppose 1:12s are possible.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:16.1.
Best that I could manage in practice was a 14. 5. I thought that was quite good, considering I came first with that. So we're down in 12 at the moment. Yeah, we're gonna have to go again on the Ultra Softs. Didn't want to start the Grand Prix on those.
Standing by.
Looks like it's gonna be a 2-stop race instead of a 1-stop plan. Kind of regretting doing a second lap on those softs now. So might have needed those to avoid using the hardest tyre. There is a possibility that I could take a hit from the team reputation and try not to get into Q3. That'll give me the choice what to do with strategy. That'll give me the possibility that I could run the hard tyre all the way to the end, just about, and with a few laps to go, party time onto the Ultra Softs. I think that's what I might do. Yeah, alright. I only had a few corners left to decide. And with cold tyres, it's not worth trying, because it'll be a very bad lap. Alright. So we're going to be starting from the back anyway, so we might as well not take the penalty. I've been locked into tyres that aren't going to go very far and not offer us any strategic value whatsoever. Goes against my nature as a racer, but sometimes you just have to do what's going to get you the best outcome. Leclerc is going to have me on this qualifying. That's alright. Still plenty of races to go in the season to win the title. I'll probably drop back to last. Hamilton was trying the same trick. And did he miss out? Yes, he did. So he ended up... So there we go. A car that's... it's not as quick as us on outright pace, was only able to do a 1:16.2 Hamilton's Mercedes, so we're just a little bit ahead of them on the paper, on the ladder. And that's the two Hasses just missing out. Gasly as well joins us on the reserves bench. Hulkenberg, Ocon, Perez, Raikkonen, Sainz, Verstappen, Vettel, my teammate, and the two McLarens going through. Alrighty then, so it's game on for the race strategy then. I'm thinking I might start on the hardest compound, and depending on how things go with the tyre wear, we could go soft at the end to get home, or if the hard compound will get us within the window to go ultra soft to the end, then we can go cheeky ultra soft and be absolutely flying much faster than everybody else. Oh, I need to pick a new rival, it seems. Thought I'd already done that.
So, unfortunately, we've picked up some grid penalties, and we'll be starting further back than you expect.
45 grid penalties.
That'll depend on what the other drivers get.
That's crazy.
Remember to select a driver that
Alright,
you consider
yeah,
your
we're going
rival
to select
on
our
the
new
rivalry screen
rival.
on the workstation. Performing well against your rival can earn you respect and better terms when it comes to our contract renewals.
Probably better to pick Kimi because we're not quite strong enough to take the McLarens on in a straight fight. We've been able to beat them at tracks that have suited my style on the car. But twisty tracks like this, we've been struggling. And that's been a theme throughout the last season and this season. So, alright, we'll go with Kimi. There we go. We'll go with Kimi again. I like racing Kimi. Kimi's fun to race. Why isn't my R1, L1 working? What's going on? Oh, okay. That's because it was on the rival thing. It was loading. Alright, I don't think we've got enough points to spend on anything at the moment. So the only thing to do is just to recap where we are in the ladder. Leclerc is leading me by 15 points, 1 point ahead of Fernando, who's 6 points ahead of Van Dorn. Raikkonen's still in with a sniff, 37 points behind my teammates. So hopefully my teammate's strategy doesn't work out so good for him, and then we can maybe steal a march over him through planning and managing a good race. So that's the plan. So we're 23 points ahead of McLaren, so we've managed to get ahead for the first time this season, I think. Or maybe we've peaked ahead of them a couple of times, but they've had the they've had the performance over us for the most of the season so far, as we'll show you here on the ladder. There's still a fair way in front, but we've got some goodies come along in the pipe works. We'll have something coming in Belgium, in Singapore, and in Italy. So that's something to look forward to, and probably got a few more to go still. There is, yeah, you can see we can still do a few more tricks to improve the car. Alright, so that's everything covered. Let's get into the race.
It's always wonderful to come back to the lively Hungarian ring. A popular destination this, nice and close to the beautiful city of Budapest, with some exciting racing to boot. Who can forget Michael Schumacher pushing his old teammate Rubens Barrichello up towards the pit wall in 2010, or those great races of 2014 and 2015 as well. 14 corners then for our drivers to navigate at the 2.7-mile Hungarian ring today. It's 6 lefts and 8 rights around a lap here, with average speeds in the region of 120 miles per hour. With me to enjoy it all is Anthony Davidson, a man who made his Grand Prix debut here with Minardi back in 2002. So, Ant, this is a bit of a special one for you, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I'd say so. I also stood in to commentate on Jensen's win in 2006, and as I was a test driver for Honda at the time, you can imagine that was quite an emotional Grand Prix. It's also a tough circuit on the drivers, this one too. Lots of long, slow corners that require a lot of patience from inside the car. Plus, it's a very downforce heavy circuit. I mean, it's all relative, of course, but if you're lacking a bit in downforce, or if you've got a bit of an imbalance in the setup, this is definitely one of the worst places to have to deal with that.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday,
here we go. Who got the pole? I'm going to guess it's an orange car. No, there's a red car. A lockout. Ferrari, Vettel and Kimi. Verstappen and Nico. Perez and Van Dorn. Sainz and Ocon. Leclerc down in 9th. Magnussen. Fernando with penalties. Down the order. Hartley, Ricciardo. Stroll, Bottas. Hamilton also has penalty. Gasly and me still last with my 45 grid spot penalties. So, my teammate's going to be in traffic. Fernando's going to be in traffic.
I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
This could work out quite nice. Oh, that's right. Because I'm trying to finish this series off quickly. That's right. We're down to 25% races until we get to Belgium, and Italy will be 50% races. Also, Russia might be 50% one. I think Mexico and Brazil. So, the rest of them are going to be 25%, as I forgot about that. So, yeah, this will be good. One stopper. Yeah, we'll start on the soft and end on the party tyre. So, looks like 5 laps is all we're going to get out of it. So, let's just change that to go soft at the start. And we'll go ultra soft at the end. Let's see if we can go. Oh, if we can do 7 laps on our ultra softs towards the end. Ooh, wow. 1.3. Oh, okay. We'll see. We'll go to lap 11. If I feel that tyres can do one more lap, we'll do one more lap. So, yeah, this could be quite a sneaky strategy for us. Yeah. I hope that everyone else, computers, might not go all the way to a one-stopper, but you never know. They might try it. Alright, I'll go for 3.2 laps. 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 laps of fuel. There we go.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
Good thing about being at the back is if I get too close to the next car in front of me, I can drop a fair bit back and really attack the corners how I want to get the best tyre warming. Hope they've given me the fresh set.
No
Not
rain
the set I
expected.
did 2
No rain
laps
expected
on.
for the time being.
I'd imagine they would have. Yeah, whoopsie doodles. Trying to do too many things at once there. We've nearly got up to 94 on 95 on both. 96. 95, there we go. I'm happy with that. And that will have all the other drivers sitting on the grid for a little bit longer than us. Gonna have a hard time sticking with everybody. Whoa, what was the computer doing there? Trying to ruin me bloody tyres, eh? Come on, game, don't screw me. Five red lights and away. There we go, there's a few scalps taken down into the first corner. Oh! Out of the way, Williams, I'm coming through.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
Way! What was that? Who was that dive bombing me? Was that Sorokin? Or was that the other Williams? I think it was the other Williams of Stroll. Oh, having trouble with this Toro Rosso. We've lost the train of cars, which is not good. Let's see if we can get back onto the back of the pack. Ricardo right up me bum. I don't really need to be defending right now, Ricardo, so bugger off, mate. If I can catch this trainer, I can really make this strategy work good. So a bit of pressure on here now. No, we can't afford to go wide there and leave the door open for the honey badger. It doesn't have to be asked twice to waltz through a gap.
You're hitting the energy deployment limit and losing ERS power before the end of the lap. Lower the ERS deployment mode to prevent this. DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone. Okay, good work. Great pass.
Didn't pass anyone, Jeff. He must be in my rum again. Or he's stolen the whiskey. Ooh. Yes, 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 I'm on the end of the train again. Yeehaw! Choo-choo, motherfuckers! That'll help me deal with Ricardo. 2 in the 1 corner. I do love a 2-for-1 bargain at the store. Huzzah! Having to play around with everything there just to keep it right up Grosjean's clackhole.
Okay, clear.
Alonso's been shuffled down. Hasn't made up ground.
Right, some information on Ricardo. They've got a serious car issue.
Oh, wow.
Looks like they're retiring.
Ricardo's out of the Grand Prix. I wondered why he wasn't poking his nose down at me anymore. Whoa! Fernando with a big dive bomb. But he gets Ocon. That was a Nampedo. It's trying to take a leaf out of Kvyat's book. Got Ocon in one of my favourite tricky places to pass.
Some information on Alonso. They have some kind of mechanical...
Hey, he just died!
Yellow flag.
I think that just lost me the 1 second gap to the next car, but so I won't have DRS this time. there's no one right at my ass, so it's good news.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
Looks like the ultra soft tyres have gone off, and now I'm the faster guy out of the ones that haven't pitted yet. So that's my teammate I'm closing in on. I might have had the right plan.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.7 seconds.
And there we go, Charlie Leclerc coming in for his pit stop.
Charles is in the pits.
Into the lead of the race temporarily, but we will lose that down the road. As the pit stops shuffle themselves around.
Our
We
gap
really need to
behind
go
is
balls to the wall here
3.6 seconds.
to try to improve where we shuffle back down the order.
The car behind has come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Softs on the car behind.
My tyre wear isn't that bad. So we're going to have a huge pace difference with the ultra softs if I can stretch these and stretch the lead on the cars with fresh softs behind me. It's gained 0.7 on me, so that's not good. Hoping to increase the lead over Vettel and Kimi. Oops, I stuffed that section up a little bit. They are gaining on me. That was to be expected. I was hoping I could maybe drag an extra bit of performance out of the car somewhere. Going for it, giving it the beans, that's for sure.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs. We're leading our teammate by 17.8 seconds.
I think I'm going to come in at lap 11 like planned. Means I'm going to try not to chew up those ultras too quickly. Kimi and Raikkonen, sorry, Kimi and Vettel catching me quite quickly. It's in this last sector where I'm struggling. These last two corners is where I lose most of my time. And in the first sector I'm a little bit slow as well. In the first two corners. Yep, they just catch right up in those two corners. I've got to hold on for another lap, otherwise I'm going to be asking too much of the Ultra Softs. That's rather wide. Oh, that'll nearly put me into the Armco barrier there. That would have been tragedy. Oh yeah, bugger dugger.
We want to pit this lap, so push now. Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Might not be gonna win this Grand Prix, but I'm gonna try and see if I can help Vettel lose to Kimi.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to
Yikes! I had to get on the brakes there. The battle between Kimi and Vettel is not helping me. I damaged my wing and I've accidentally changed my camera view. Camera options. Where is it? No, that's not it. I've forgotten what the button is. There we go, I found it. Oh, damn you, Vettel. That slowed me down a lot.
Raikkonen's taken the lead.
I did not need that getting involved in the Ferrari's fight. Ah! Oh, jeez. Ah. Oh, come on, get the pit entry right, you goon! There we go. Can we come out in front of the main rival for us in the championship? That's Van Dorn.
Complete, go now.
That's my teammate, so I've got some chasing to do.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Alright, we've come out in the points, so that was the plan. Now, if we can complete the plan by chasing down our teammate, that's good. And that's Fernando just down the road from us. So we lost a fair bit of time. We should have come out around about where Leclerc is, or just ahead of Leclerc. Getting involved with the Ferraris has really cost us a fair whack. Oh, the car feels so much better now on these fresh Ultras.
Okay, battery's looking good. You can use overtake to get past.
We didn't have the DRS, unfortunately. Oh, no, I can't afford damage on that wing. I need all the downforce I can muster. Well, we managed to force Saints out of the way, which was good. We don't have very many laps to chase down Leclerc, so we need to pull our fingers out and get it done. Even less time to try to get hold of those McLaren.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
At least one McLaren ahead of us, which is Fernando's just around the corner. My teammate's about to pass the other Renault not long after I got by Hulkenberg's teammate Carlos. Catching them both at a rapid rate.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
right on my teammate's tail now. Nearly got a little bit too eager there. Thought about the dive, but patience is a better value or something, better part of valor, something like that. Or it's a virtue, something wrong. 2 for 1! Oh, dive bomb! We come out the wrong side of that door. Ah! G'day, Ben Odlin. Let's see if we can try this 2 for 1 deal a bit better. There we go, use Hulkenberg's brakes. Take 3. No, that's not good, because I want my teammate to get by as well. Actually, do I? So I'm fighting with him in the championship, aren't I? Yes. Da! Groundhog Day. Oh, Hulkenberg's outbraked himself, and so have I. But I've managed to pull that one off. Well, it was almost looking to be an impossible task. A little bit cheeky, but let's just move on.
Okay, gap ahead is
target.
5.0 seconds.
I don't think I've got enough laps to catch those in front, but I'm going to damn well try.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on time.
Whoopsie. There's a garden called YouTube Stars and Flowers, beautiful summer, always bad. Change all these stars are called but on flower, one flower has stayed amazing. That flower is Tomo, a legend in the Hall of Fame that never gives up for viewers' entertainment. Ah, hero! Thank you. I like that. That is awesome, dude. I appreciate that. I'll definitely be rereading that out again in years to come when the channel is huger and more polished.
Gap to teammate behind is 2.2 seconds.
Tyres are a little bit worn. So Fernando's already caught Verstappen to retake that podium. But with Hulkenberg staying ahead of my teammate
There's
for
only
now,
one lap of fuel remaining.
still going to be advantage me over
Right, some information on Grosjean.
So
they
good.
seem to have an issue.
There's not much I can do about Fernando. If I hadn't lost that time with the Ferraris, might have been a different story. I would have been closer to his gearbox, could have attacked, perhaps. Oh, sometimes that's the brakes. Should have been more smarter about when they got to me. Kind of
This
got
is your
caught up in
final
the
lap.
enjoyment
Final
of
lap of the
battling with
race.
them. Oh no, it's not Alonso ahead of me. That's right, Alonso had that problem earlier. It could, I think that's what's his name? Van Dorn. I think that might be Van Dorn. There's no way Alonso would have recovered that good. Oh, I could be ahead of all of my rivals. Let's have a look at the race director. Yeah, that's Van Dorn has recovered back into a podium. Where's Fernando? Fernando is down in 12th after his issues earlier. Yes! This is looking really good for us in the championship. So I was like wondering, hang on, how has Fernando all of a sudden recovered from his issue earlier? And it just finally dawned on me that that was Van Dorn, who was a bit further behind me on points, so I can afford to lose a couple to him. I should still roughly be ahead of him, or maybe equal him now. And there it is! Great recovery drive.
Okay,
from
pick up rubber
last
and bring
to
it home.
fifth. No worries, I do appreciate everyone's support and viewing. Viewing? Is that a word? Patronage? Oh, whatever you want to call it, it's good stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm running a bit low on the energies today, as it's been a pretty busy day. With this, that and the other. We're trying to get the house sorted out, ready for the housewarming party.
Here come the top three out onto the podium.
Got most of the mowing done. I've got to do the rest of it today, after I've had a sleep, if I can find a time to get a couple of hours of shut-eye. Also, we've got to tidy up the front yard somewhere in the next few days before it gets too close to the 27th.
So then, it's time to see how this result.
I think I'm coming down with a cough again.
Wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their
that's annoying.
advantage at the top has been reduced.
So Kimi wins from Vettel thanks to our help. Van Dorn chased down and passed Verstappen. We came from last to fifth with a cheeky reverse strategy, being on the disadvantaged tyres at the start. Managed to bump our way through a bit of overtakes, some a bit questionable, like on Nico. And yeah, with the better tyre and advantage swinging back to us in the last part of the Grand Prix, we managed to come home by passing Sainz, Leclerc and Hulkenberg to grab those extra points in the championship, which is good. We make up 4 points on Leclerc, and with Fernando not finishing in the points, that's good for Kimi winning as well. Could be quite tight now in the battle. Ricciardo with his problem, not sure what happened to him, but let's have a look at the standings, and it's now 11 points as we have narrowed that gap a little bit. Van Dorn, I thought we were either going to be just ahead of him or on the same points as 2 points behind. Kimi now jumps Fernando into 4th place and has brought himself right into contention. And we have, wow, that's with Fernando in 5th. That's 5 drivers within a Grand Prix victory. Anyone has a DNF or a non-points finishing race, it's going to be massively bad. Like Fernando went all the way back to 5th there. Vettel is a bit further out of it. I don't see him mounting a title fight. So it's a 5-way battle at the moment. Gonna be exciting, right to the checkered flag at Abu Dhabi to see how it pans out. So rounding out your top 10 is Perez, Ricciardo, Hamilton, Ocon and Verstappen moving up a place there in 11th. And the only one yet to score is Sergei Sorokin. In the constructors, we move a bit further ahead of McLaren's now after their unluckiness with Fernando. Had some kind of problem. Car just slowed on, nearly wiped me out. Slowing right on a fast corner apex there. And yeah, so he managed to get going again, obviously, because he did finish the Grand Prix, but not in the points. Ferrari there in third, Force India, Red Bull, Renault, Mercedes wallowing down in seventh with only 37 points. That is amazing. That is woeful. Haas in eighth, just ahead of Toro Rosso and Williams with 1 point. So that has been the Hungarian Grand Prix. Our next broadcast will be the new 2019 game with Mini Cooper, and hopefully that will be in maybe an hour and a half's time. Let's see, what is the time now? 6:30. Yeah, I've got to do free practice 2, and we'll start the stream from free practice 3, qualifying and the race. So look forward to that. I'll definitely let you know on the Twitter, on the Discord, etc, etc. Until next time, stone the flame and crows and tickle your dancing stackpoles. I'm Tomo. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.